All right, guys. Got got a bunch of the services turned off for the push pull to the Cisco router and to disabled some of the sandbox stuff I was working on. So let me get to this. Let me delete this now that I've got yes. Now let me get to make this bigger so we can look into this. All right. Okay. All right. So let me get back. Okay, so we have this Hoover. Let's start out with. So they're in Tucson, which is about an hour drive from Port Huachuca north. So Cooper 8 has disappeared. I have a feeling all of these may be landing at Davis Matheson. So you got Hoover 39. Let me refresh this. Yeah, deja vu on Doc. This here to me is concerning. And like I said, the EAM's emergency action messages that the National Command Authority had put out. I think there was like 130 of them. Um, and then with these high level National Security Council meetings that took place at the White House, I think Trump's given them till the 26th for this deadline. I don't think that's going to happen. They may be moving all 3 or 4 of these planes down to Davis Matheson in Arizona in Tucson to get different crew members on board or stop, Doc. And I hate doing this. I don't want to interfere with somebody else's stuff, but I mean, for me and the viewers that I want to attract, this here is important. This here is definitely showing the signs of the stuff is about ready to go buku crazy. Okay. I may have to, after I get this done, I may have to, for this stream, use a different browser that I mostly use Firefox, but I may have to go to something else for this stream until I get this these memory modules in for this machine here. Wow. There we go. Refresh it. I'm surprised Jason M. Schmidt's Master at Arms isn't all over this, or Mr. I Invented Everything. I mean, this is definitely kind of weird, to say the least. Let me try this. Yeah, I think this one's running a little bit smoother. Let me log in here. Let me do this. Interact. All right. For some reason, why won't you let me interact? This is so how my day has been going all day. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. This thing here is going to drive me to start smoking crack. Okay. So a lot of people are tracking also this flight out of Guangzhou flight. Looks like it's flying from China to Tehran. Let's, as soon as this thing. Damn. Something is still eating a lot of memory. Let me grab a cigar real quick before I start throwing shit. I want to see what the all right. Craig was the P. All right, so I got this up on the screen. All right. So you have oh boy. Jalapeno on a stick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make heads or tails out of this. Why are they moving? I mean, I know there's a facility in Arizona as part of continuity of government. But it seems like they are moving a lot of shit to Tucson. And I'm trying to figure out what the relevance is because Doomsday is housed in Omaha, Nebraska. So a common, normal, everyday person would say if you need a staging point, then you would do it there and bring everything to you instead of flying it all the way across back to the East Coast. So was something detected coming across the southern border? Or are they worried about maybe China, something coming from the West Coast, and they're staging everything there? This is so very intriguing. And you got these talons down in the Gulf of America, in Texas, southeast of San Antonio, above Nuevo Leon. Right, Doc? Maybe they're moving scientists that have supposedly dead or disappeared. I'm sure whatever that program was, Lee Harvey invented it. So very interesting. And we still have to the west of Copper 8, that circle, that's a balloon. We still got that running to cover the Baja Peninsula. In the Gulf of California. This shit's so funny. Let me see. I want to check some of these Iranian sources that I have to see if they're showing anything right now. I honestly think we're bombing. Pot duh. Because I'm seeing where there's reports of major explosions inside Tehran. And people are panicking about these Chinese underwater drone. That's old. Let's see. We got the U.S. Senate rejects the fifth attempt by the Democrats to limit President Trump's war powers and stop military action. Oops. Yeah, Copper eats a nuke sniffer. This Firefox is really pissing me off. I think I'm going to uninstall it and switch to a different browser that requires less resources. Mm-hmm. Boy, this doesn't. You use Brave. I'll have to give that a shot. It wouldn't be so bad if Streamlabs desktop wouldn't just suck so many. I mean, all OBSs do, but I mean, OBS that I was using, my God, it would just clog the network. Wait, and you know, I don't think these aircraft are moving, so I think my problem is with this Firefox. Firefox is using, it's the highest use right now, so let me end that. No network. Right. Okay, so there it ended it. You guys like that scrolling t-shirt pictures? I got about 100 to add up to there. And I got to figure out too, is there anybody watching on Facebook? I thought that, you know, after YouTube would be the largest platform for people to watch on. Damn, Sissy, do you have all that text copied where you can just put it out there? Or are you using... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't stand Facebook. But it's a necessary evil because a lot, you know, just like YouTube. It's a necessary evil. No updates, but it was confirmed by the Master at Arms that he did pass away. I'm telling you, this is conspiracy hat shit. I said this 2 years ago, and I never thought it would be true. That I thought this is how they were going to start taking some of these people out, just for nation's sake. Let's see, I'm just going to let these processes run, because I do see that this is starting to come back up. Has anybody got their resupply of popcorn yet? I just thought I bought a bunch of caramel corn. Okay, yeah, it's still circling. See, and I think Night Watch was... What's going on, Manny? Yep, we see ya. Stocked up on liquor and smokes. Okay, so you have a refueler at the Panhandle. I'm guessing these two over Oklahoma are probably refuelers. No, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out why. This thing is just crawling. Okay, so it looks like those planes may have landed some of them. Okay, so copper is still up. Chaos, oiler. Those are all refuelers. Yeah, I was going to go through some of in that OBS and see if some of this stuff that I have running or loaded isn't causing some of the issues as well. house cleaning on it. Let's see. You've been on to something there, Sissy. I went through and removed a bunch of shit. Take a quote from Pulp Fiction. Check out the big brain on Sissy.
باید بتونن که در کنکور شرکت کنن نباشه.
نه واقعا هم جای هیچ نوع نگرانی نیست. هم در شورای عالی آموزش فرهنگی، هم در شورای عالی آموزش پرورش و هم در وزارت آموزش پرورش تمهیدات لازم و مقدمات اصلی این برنامه‌ها طراحی شده. برخی از تصمیمات فراتر از وزارت آموزش پرورش هست. مراجع ذی‌صلاح باید به نوعی مجوزهای لازم رو برای اجرای برخی برنامه‌ها بدن که در تعامل کامل و همکاری کامل با نهادهای امنیتی وزارت آموزش پرورش برنامه‌ها رو پیگیری میکنه و واقعا مهم هست که خانواده‌ها این نگرانی رو اصلا نداشته باشن که وزارت آموزش پرورش آنچه را که آرامش دانش آموزان ما و سلامت روانیشون رو تضمین میکنه، رو در برنامه‌هاش لحاظ میکنه. سناریویی که طراحی شده و اعلام شده در بخشنامه فروردین ماه امسال برای ارزشیابی هم قید شده که هر موقعی که و در هر زمانی که مراجع ذی‌صلاح مجوزهای لازم رو برای برگزاری آزمون ها بدن، حداقل 15
Translation: Jeff fell off the bunk bed and burning down the house with a cigar. That was just a new segment out of IRNN. They were talking about these demonstrators inside of Iran. And they're all out there waving the Iranian flag, and this state-sponsored news media outlets talking about how, these people are out there in protest of the United States, and how backing support of a new Ayatollah. Chaos 91. So this is running a little bit better. I went through Streamlabs and got rid of some dead stuff. Yeah, I think that is speeding it up. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. And they're talking about this underwater submarine drone. So it looks like they landed Night Watch. Which, why are they moving it to Arizona? Unless. So, Tucson, you have Davis-Monthan, and you have Fort Huachuca Army bases, the two major installations. So, unless they have one of the cabinet members at either one of those bases, for the protective detail, where they were moving cabinet members to different parts of the country on the military bases, and this person is going to be on the doomsday plane Strato. See, all these Strato tankers make me believe that we got a lot of fighter aircraft down south. I mean, and just look at Los Angeles, San Diego. Look at all of those fucking helicopters. Yeah, that could be too. I'm telling you, I've never been more confident just by the warning, like these style of warning signals. That surface level, it doesn't mean shit, right? But you start putting all of these little pieces together and it's culminating to something pretty big. And like I said, I think once this shit gets started, it's not going to slow down. Oh, I think we are outlandish. I think we are, like I said, with Trump doing that National Day of Prayer, May 17th, I mean, the 17th has me going with that too. Just that number. And I think when this happens, it's going to be all at once. The whole fire hose that I've been talking about. All right. Let me do this. I want to see if they're transmitting any EAMs. Yeah, see now Firefox is running a lot. I think it's flight aware. I think there's so many people watching this. Yeah, because see this SDR come up pretty quick.
Corporate control, and there are also certainly some increasing documentation that we all know now about the Strait of Hormuz, the Sinai, Gibraltar, Strait of Malacca, the flows of fertilizer across the world are critical